I've been live all morning. Uh-oh, loud truck. Here in downtown Lawrence. Another country you heard from. So I've been on my feet all this time out in the weather. It's not been that bad. It's not like cold. But I'm gonna go have some breakfast now. But another look at downtown as the sun breaks. And yeah, I love Lawrence in the morning. The aforementioned breakfast. Like I say, I love Lawrence in the morning. It's got that a vibe that's hard to describe. Yeah, last time we were here, we tried a new place called The Roost, and it seems to be the only real option downtown this time of the morning. Hey, how's it going? Hey? You need coffee?
Right there.
Yep, that's where I'm going. The Roost. Thank you. We are sassified. Haven't done this in a spell. 2 weeks at least. Oh, I won't do it tonight. It's closed. Hey, it's 9. Closed at 1 p.m. on Tuesday, April 5th due to a scheduled water main shutoff. That's succotashes. But we need to walk anyway. Right, dongs? Right, dongs? Let's see, how do we do this? Strawberry latte. And the doggies are waiting patiently outside. Alright, so I'm not just sitting and sipping tea, I really am taking this opportunity to walk the dogs a little. Come on, tree sniffers. And there really is spring weather happening. The funnel cloud reported probably about 30, 40, I don't know, 50 miles east of here. Come on, dogs. Asshole. Hey, how you doing? We're getting ready to go live. Streetcar is having a groundbreaking. I've been working on the stuff for a couple of years now, but having a groundbreaking today. So we're doing a story about how it's affecting local businesses. And we're set up by one of the streetcar stops here in the River Key. Yep, River Key. Well, this is unique.
To request a stop, please press either the stop
Live
button
on
or
the
door button.
streetcar. There's my camera. Actually not as easy as it looks. I don't know if it looks easy. But it was fun. Yep, we're actually riding a streetcar. It was fun. gotta take care of some business here. Any excuse to visit this place. Always love this grand space. It's just beautiful, inspiring. All right, fun pick time. Ooh. Am I in there? Yeah, in the distance. Let me put it over here. There we go. I'm somewhere in there. Fun pick. This is a great space to come to in the morning. I just love it. Coffee. My work is taking me everywhere this week. This is my office this morning. I have to say Kansas City has a very pretty stadium. Costco run, the best part of shopping at Costco. Right, kiddos? Hey, how you doing? I'm taking the Navion out. I guess for a shakedown, I don't know. It's dangerously low on fuel. The tires are low, so the first place I'm going is to the gasp station. Fine. So, wish us luck. Hope nothing goes wrong. We spent enough money on this thing. Oh, spring is so beautiful. The weather is nice. It's kind of cool, but we'll live with it. $4.57 a gallon for diesel. Ugh. Well, we made it to the gas station at least. All right, let's get some air for our tires here. 123 something for fuel. Ugh. Alrighty. I got the front tires aired up, and I think the back tires look okay. So I'm going to charge up the battery by driving to where? Get some coffee. If I can find a place to park, I'm taking this to Westport. Fine. I hope it starts up for me when I get done. Oh shoot, I meant to get windshield washer fluid. I'm out again, of course. Alright, I have my excuse to get some coffee. I would admire the art. can make it. That's fun. Coffee. Yep, there she is where I left her. The only place I could find to park. It's getting busy here in Westport. Oh, let's hope she starts. Ugh. Make sure my head's in the shot. Will she start? Will she start? If I can find the hole. 9. Oh, this is tougher than it looks. Woo! Oh, fun and adventures in Westport. This person decided they wanted to park illegally right in front of me, blocking me in. I said nope. I pushed forward on them. And I took my sweet ass time getting out because some people are just annoying. You know what? I'm not going to try that. No, not me. That street is way too narrow. And the bozos on the other side won't give you much room. Boy, I just sound pissy. Let's do a little tour of Westport. This is, what, Saturday night, the big night for Chessport. That won't do the really tricky streets, though. My next thing I have to do is go get groceries. Let me see if I can tilt that just a little bit. This camera isn't doing too bad with a dome light. I even have a little bit of Rembrandt. I'm turning on my I can see my turn signal is working. The mechanic is somehow, when I got the Navion back, I noticed the left turn signal lens cover was broken. I don't know how hard that's going to be to replace. It seems like it was a kind of a bitch to deal with. Pardon my French. Didn't hear any French words in there. I don't know, use bitch French. Let's look at Chessport on a Saturday night before they shut down the streets. They don't start that until I think next month. But, you know, they got to shut down the streets because of safety. And I got to figure out why that thing is chirping my CO detector. This windshield is really dirty. It's kind of hard to see, especially with my dumb light on. Alrighty, this is just so exciting. Oh boy. I've had that window open for quite a while. It's even rained, but I don't think this thing is pretty good about not letting rain come in, which is great because, you know, when it's raining and the weather is nice, you can keep the windows open and not get wet and just enjoy the sound of rain, which makes you want to sleep. Except when there's boom booms and then the dog goes crazy because she can't handle the boom booms. Look how dirty my windshield is. Maybe I can get some bug windshield washer fluid from the grocery store. I don't know if they carry that. And I'm gonna go around the block here. Now, they don't have it now, but this Sunfresh I believe, had a backlit backlit sign at one time, and the S burned out, which is where I get I call it unfresh, which is hilarious. But I'm sure the people who own the place don't find that very funny. But hey, you got to be careful with that neon and backlit signs, because it's your branding that's at stake. I don't know how many times we passed by an Awful House or an Unfresh, or what's the funniest one? There was this Japanese restaurant that all the letters burned out, except it formed a perfect "Be a Food Ho." Actually, that could be considered positive branding. Let's try Pennsylvania here. This can get pretty narrow. Oh. Maybe I ought to turn on my lights. Oh, this person is letting me go. He sees how much of a wide load I am. Haha. And the Navion is pretty big too. Yeah, it looks like my lights are working. I've had trouble with these lights. I'm not sure if these are the driving lights that are on or if they're the actual headlights. I can see it when the brights come on, but sometimes I can't tell the difference between driving lights and headlights. So I think these lights burn out pretty bad. I've changed them I don't know how many times. Here we are in the old Chessport. Structure fire in Johnson County. Lenexa. That's my pulse point alert going off. All right, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? You're next. You're next. And sometimes around here it just doesn't matter, because people are going to do. Let's just say this part of town attracts a lot of a-holes, especially on a Saturday night. Now, this thing is about as big as a lot of this small buses, the short buses. And so I can imagine what it's like driving something like this around. Imagine driving a full city bus all the time. I wouldn't want to do it. Ugh. Well, this is a nightlife in Kansas City. Woohoo! I used to partake back in the mid-'80s. That's how old I are. Mid to late 80s. I kind of grew out of it. Just became not my scene. I mean, maybe a couple of shows over here at what used to be the Hurricane. Now it's a big hole because a fire engine drove through it and killed 3 people, unfortunately. It was a bad accident we covered in December. Really bad. I hope they are able to fix the building, because it's kind of a landmark in Kansas City. But that's where the old Hurricane was, and then became the riot room, and kind of a mainstay for musical performances. Went to see some bands there that I enjoyed. Bottle Rockets is one of them. They're no longer a band anymore. They had to retire. They got too old for touring, I think. And yeah, man, I had a great conversation with Brian Henneman, basically the lead singer and the guitar player of the Bottle Rockets. And really down-to-earth guy. Who else did I see there? I went to a goth show. It wasn't a band per se. It was I had some friends who were into goth, and I hung out with them and went to a couple of their shows. It was, a DJ type show. Ooh, bad. Ooh, DJs suck. Anyway, well, I'm done with the penny tour. I got to go get some groceries and then go home, put this thing to bed. So, woo-hoo.